Here to talk weather, and is it going to stay warm?
At least for a couple more days. Are you liking the warm weather?
I could use it cooling down a little bit.
I think a lot of Oregonians
yeah.
agree with you, Ken, because certainly a lot of people looking for at least a little bit of a cool down. Mother Nature going to introduce that a little later on this week. But meanwhile, if you're heading out tonight, maybe going to night on the town, date night on the town, 87 degrees still at 7 o'clock, 80 at 9 o'clock. It's clear skies, kind of a hazy sun out there. That's all courtesy of the smoke down to our south and east over to central and eastern Oregon. Still 73 degrees at 11 o'clock, so going to be a comfortable night. A little rough on the sleeping side if you don't have air conditioning. 65 degrees, mostly sunny skies at 8 o'clock. Nearly 80 degrees at noon and up to 92 tomorrow afternoon. Going to be another scorcher. In fact, 92 is the current temperature right now in Hillsborough, 88 downtown, 93 for Beaverton, 90 for Vancouver, 87 for Eastmoreland, and 84, one of the cooler spots there in Westland. 70 degrees for Astoria and Tillamook, 61 for Newport, 84 for Bend, 96 for the Dalles. That's down from 102, which was your afternoon high over there. 88 for Redmond, 89 for K Falls, 95 for Burns, 96 for Pendleton, 90s up and down the I-5 corridor. 92 actually one of the cooler spots in Medford this afternoon. Look at the last several days of hot weather that's continued to have its grip over the Pacific Northwest. Yesterday was our coolest day of the past week, 87 degrees, and 90 was our high today. Now live Doppler, you can see really nothing happening in Cascades and points east. I want to bring your attention though to some storms going on over central and eastern Oregon. In fact, let's zoom in on these, just working up from the south end of the east, and eventually they're going to start skirting off to the north end of the east. We've had couple of cells going on here just southwest of John Day over towards Seneca and Highway 395. Zooming in, putting this into motion, they're now coming over I-84, crossing up towards Baker City and also Enterprise. And just going to be a very stormy evening for probably the next hour or two at most, and then we'll start to see those slowly die down once the sun goes down. Overall, the ridge of high pressure that's been dominating our weather for the past several days, that stays locked in place the next couple of days. This little system out here off to the Pacific Ocean, that's going to help introduce some cooler marine air, especially as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. And you'll see that coming up in our 7-day forecast. Out along the coast tomorrow, just some patchy morning clouds, and you can see this on our raincast. Overall, though, it's a dry day, except far southeastern and south central Oregon. Could see some more storms fire up, and also Mount Jefferson and points south. Into Tuesday, more in the way of morning clouds out along the coast. And then Wednesday at this point, that's when I think those morning clouds finally make a pretty good surge inland here in the I-5 corridor, and then we'll see more in the way of cooler temperatures. So let's break down your forecast out along the coast. Morning clouds and then afternoon sun and breezy. Morning clouds for the I-5 corridor, and then another hot finish to the day. 93 for Eugene, 94 for Salem. Over to central and eastern Oregon, hazy sunshine due to those fires. Afternoon storms likely, especially say Baker City over to Bend and Point South. 99 in the afternoon for Pendleton, 102 once again for the Dalles. For the Gorge, mostly sunny skies. West wind kicking up in the afternoon, gusts up to 35 miles per hour possible towards Hood River and the Dalles. 83 for Government Camp, mostly sunny skies, and a slight chance of thunderstorms south of Mount Jefferson. Highs in the low to mid 90s across the metropolitan area, and overall just going to be another very scorching day. The next 3 days, we notice that cool down start to come in on Tuesday, and then morning clouds Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then it looks like we start ramping those temperatures right back up as we go into next weekend, Ken. And at that point, we reintroduce the chance of mountain thunderstorms. So definitely enjoy that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time frame when we're only in the lower 80s.
Yeah, and it also means that the wildfire season is not over. I mean,
no.
We could get some more wildfires before it's all done.
Yes, definitely. Something we'll be watching through the days ahead.
All right. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.